Duke's got another mission for me.
Okay. Another vendetta against a disloyal supplier?
We'll see if I gotta bring out the big guns.
The whipping boy.
Yeah, but I'll be the one doing the whipping, if it's necessary.
Who's the lucky guy?
A guy named ELEX.
An Alp?
Right. And since you're one of them, that makes you the best wingman for the job.
What did he do?
Nothing yet, but I've got to negotiate with him first. ELEX is supposed to supply energy cells for our old machines or something.
And where'd he get that from?
How should I know? From the depot? It doesn't matter to us as long as he delivers. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go meet your corrupt Alb.
Then let's be quick, we're already late. From what I know, ELEX should be somewhere around here in the complex. Let's search the area for him.
Who knows how long this will last?
Danger! Sure you'll find the guy. I'll be right behind you. Crappy fortifications. Practically anyone could walk through here in those days. Can't be too hard to track down that son of a bitch. You can spot an Alb from a mile away. Conspicuous bastards. Oh! Ugh!
I see the Duke sent his new guy.
I'm really just an escort. Bully's the guy who's supposed to thrash things out with you.
Maybe, but who gives a crap? The Duke needs to learn that the last shipment was too big. The chief technicians noticed. Reports were made. The depot authorities have gotten suspicious. And you, as a member of our community, should really know what that means. I still haven't been caught, but I'm guaranteed to be very soon if I keep on like this.
I can't see the Duke going for that kind of deal.
I've said all I need to say. Anything else would be a waste of time.
Wow.
Shit! What happened?
ELEX teleported out. I doubt we'll ever see him again.
Duh! Fuck!
Well, there goes the energy supply in the crater.
The lights won't go out anytime soon, but it's just a pain in the ass, because now we gotta find a new source. The Duke won't be happy when he hears about this.
I kinda got the impression he knew something like this would happen.
Bullshit! Where'd you get that idea?
We've been on a few missions together, and none of them have panned out. It's almost like he's giving you all the impossible tasks.
I am the Duke's bodyguard.
And that makes you the one who gets stuck with all his hopeless causes? That doesn't make any sense to me.
You're saying that Duke knows we're gonna fail in every negotiation?
Baxter's no fool.
Bullshit. No one could have seen this coming.
You sure about that?
I'm sure that if you don't shut your damn mouth, I'll shut it for you. Okay, so we're not gonna talk about it anymore. Got it?
Until the next fuck-up.
Shut up!
Get...
Hey, I'm ready to do some more diplomacy.
So who's gonna try and kill us this time? What about talking to Kaya? She's the head of her faction, remember?
Nah, let's save the Berserkers. I want to try the Albs first. Which means you have to get me FaceTime with Alexit or Ekrom.
Can't you do this one on your own?
Oh, sure. Leave me to start another war with the Albs. Real smart.
You're not filling me with confidence here.
Just shut your pie hole and take me to Ekrom. From what I hear, he spends most of his time in the Ignodon ruins.
That doesn't sound very specific.
Let's get going.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
So, is that the end of Drbak?
Yeah, he's gone.
And you think letting him live was the right decision?
You see a lot. I think he's harmless.
But you can't be sure of that, can you?
We'll see once the shooting starts. If he's on our side, fighting for our cause, you'll have your answer.
Not good enough. He should be put in the ground.
You really have changed in the last few years.
I don't want to hear this.
Can't you see it? You're not the same person.
I have responsibilities, duties. I have to be tough.
Being tough is all well and good, as long as it doesn't turn into delusion and blind rage.
Oh, you think you know everything, don't you? If only you were half the man you...
Stop. You're losing sight of what really matters.
Is that so? Maybe I should teach you some manners. Beat that insolence out of you.
Do you even hear yourself? That's not the Kaya who was once my dearest companion.
Enough of this. I don't have time for a walk down memory lane.
Sentimentality. Is that what you call it? All I see is a resentful warrior who leads through fear. Carry on like this, and soon your own people won't trust you anymore.
Damn you, Jax. Let's speak clearly then. You want to be rid of me, don't you?
I want you by my side. I need your strength, but I also need you to have a clear mind and heart. We have an enormous task ahead of us. We can't afford any weakness.
All right. I should take some time. Go to the fort and think about all this. There's probably a lot for me to do there anyway.
Okay, you do that. We'll talk again in a few days.
I'll be leaving then. Look after our little one, won't you?
I'll check on him whenever I can.
So these Ignodon Albs, Are they the same as the ones back at the Ice Palace?
They've changed since the war with the Free People. Learned plenty, too.
Was this meant to actually be something once upon a time? Yeah? If they're so clever, then why are they sitting on a powder keg at Ignadon?
Change isn't easy. There's disagreements.
We can do this! Wants trouble!
Oh, one more thing. This is, Nasty. She's,
Ah, I see that she is a representative of the Morcons.
And I see that you're one of those chalky-ass oppressive fucks who thinks he's better than everybody else.
oh no.
Wait, something's not right here.
Giving control.
Somebody's asking for it! Must really sting, not being the Alb's golden boy anymore, huh?
I was never really in charge of the Ice Palace. It was a painful lesson. Thanks for the reminder.
Anytime. Don't say a fucking word.
I don't get it. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to antagonize the rest of Magellan? Or just see how far you can push them all?
I know what I'm doing, okay?
What is the point of all this craziness? What's it for? I don't buy that you want to improve relations between the factions.
Wouldn't expect you to understand. Your job is to get me in to talk to them. The rest is none of your business.
Fine. If that's what it takes.
Just got one more call to make anyway. The Berserkers in Tavar. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Then you can decide whether to be a chicken shit or not.
There's that diplomatic touch again.
You can scurry along now. Time for some weapons training.
Hey, we got another mission from the Duke. Come on.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's head out. What's this new mission? Who is it this time?
I'll tell you on the way. Come on, we gotta go. He must be around here somewhere.
Who are we looking for exactly?
We're looking for a Morcon who's supposed to have gotten his hands on a bunch of metal stuff from the grotto. Come on, let's go to the Morcon headquarters to find this guy before we waste all our time.
Let's keep going.
Okay, then. Watch out! always wondered what these things are.
What do you mean?
I mean, a box that big, even with wheels. Who could pull that?
My head. Need to concentrate. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me. Doesn't the Duke have enough scrap metal in the crater already?
This guy's got sturdy poles and strong sheets of metal. We can use it to reinforce the area around the city core.
So, I'm guessing you're the guy I meant to meet.
Guess so.
Right. Let's get one thing straight here. There's gonna be a few complications.
What a surprise.
What did you say?
Well, everything's ready to be picked up. A whole heap of metal plates and enough stuff to build a decent stockade. Just one small problem.
I'm listening.
The junk's still around the station area, right at the entrance to the grotto.
You're kidding me, right?
So we have to get in and out of the grotto carrying tons of metal without being noticed?
Either that or just charge in there and grab it all.
Going to war with the Morcons over a few metal plates. The Duke's not going to sanction that.
We'd catch a burning crowbar to the back of the head if he knew.
Well, sorry I can't be more help to you.
Asshole, you've really dropped us in it. You better scram before I show you my steel.
Pleasure doing business.
What a mess.
Yep, that was disappointing.
I ought to cut that guy's head off for this shit.
We would have gotten to it sooner or later anyway.
What makes you think that?
Because every mission the Duke sends you on is a fool's errand.
You starting up with that shit again?
It would have been impossible for one Morcon to get all that metal out of the grotto without getting some other Morcons involved. The whole thing's a joke.
Maybe it is. And it's not a funny one either.
You think the Duke has a job for you where you don't come back empty-handed?
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm starting to feel sorry for you, bully. Wake up and see what's really going on. Take a minute and think about what the Duke's been doing to you. Better yet, think about what he's planning for you.
Yeah, I will. But you stay out of it, okay?
No problem. We'll see how it pans out soon enough.
Shit.
Let's do this. You can take me to the Scion's tech?
Acknowledged. Follow, Commander. Alien technology located nearby. Due north.
Okay. And let's see what we find. It's time.
Stand by. Contact.
See. Alien agitators. Guarding something.
Offensive deployment recommended.
I'm on it.
Likelihood that agitators were guarding technology downgraded to unlikely. Items discovered correspond with agitator equipment. No other items.
Yeah. Their armor is pretty good for a scout troop.
Enemy troop objective likely to be installation of unknown apparatus.
Fortunately, our communication with them is one-sided.
Troop equipped with many control nodes, capable of rapid deployment in any environment. Similar to ALB equipment for infiltration of alien technology.
We're listening in on someone? You mean a bug.
Control node chip. Accurate.
So they've deployed these things at strategic points across our territories. Who knows where they've already been using them? Explains why their attacks have been so effective. You compared their technology to ALB technology. Does that mean...
ALB and alien data transfer methodology similar.
Finally we catch a break. So we can use our tech to connect with them.
Data compatibility with our systems 85.9%.
I can work with that. It's very informative. Keep searching, little fella. Let me know if you strike it lucky again, okay?
Acknowledged.
What's up?
What do you say?
Fine, don't tell me.
I am ready to continue with my studies. Will you help me?
That was the deal.
Excellent. Then I will briefly explain the nature of my next experiment. You already know that I am making an effort to become more human. A key aspect of human behavior is sharing one's possessions out of pure altruism.
You believe performing an altruistic act will make you more human.
I admit it's complicated. We must contend with a certain degree of irrationality. Is altruism a concept that could be applied to an algorithm?
I don't have the slightest clue.
Neither do I, which is why I need to enact this experience and examine the result.
So you want to give stuff away?
Yes, there is no need for it to be complicated. I could share food with someone, for example. How did you come up with such an idea?
It worked out kind of well once before. The problem is you're a cyborg. You don't need to eat. So if you give food away, you wouldn't be recreating what it means to be human.
Please, explain.
Your good deed has to be selfless, or it won't count. And it can't be selfless if you don't need the food you're giving.
I see. What if, instead of giving the food away, I decided to sell it for profit?
I mean, that would be the opposite of selfless, but...
Good. Then let's proceed as planned. All I need now is some food. Meat, for example.
You can find meat with ease.
But I am not familiar with it. Can you help me?